The second trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home is out, and they know what they're doing. This is the end game of Spider-Man. And before we get into it, if Toby and Andrew aren't in it for whatever reason, I don't think I'll be too mad, because this can be good without them. Let's get into it. The trailer opens on a bloodied Peter, presumably after a battle and perhaps after a tragic event we'll get to later, standing in the rain as the voiceover is of him talking to MJ, saying how he's only ever had 1 week of normal life since the spider bit him, followed by an extra scene of them swinging around. Strange makes it pretty clear it was Peter's fault the spell went wrong, and insinuates that it was this event that has caused some strange visitors to this universe, as we hear that goblin laugh once more, and get our first look of him gliding over the bridge we've seen before, and a nice view of the new black and gold Spider-Man suit fighting Electro, which I've heard isn't actually a new suit, but his old suit inside out, followed by an extended introduction to Doc Ock on the bridge also. He captures Peter and by the looks of things rips off and or damages the Iron Spider suit as he has to move his nanotech mask to protect his chest. As we've seen before, Doc Ock's arms have red and gold on them, suggesting the parts ripped from Peter's suit have attached to him. As all this happens and Octavius sees this universe's Spider-Man, he states, "You're not Peter Parker," expecting Tobey Maguire. We had this, I think, confirmed a while back that Doc Ock's story is a continuation on from Spider-Man 2 somehow, and this perhaps shows as he might be a good guy here, talking openly with Peter and co as they make fun of his name. This still might not be the case, however, as they may just be trapped as they're going around capturing all the villains, of which Goblin is supposed to be the leader of. Is that the Statue of Liberty with a Captain America shield being built on it? Strange needs Peter's help to collect these universe-hopping villains and to send them back as we see Electro powering up and Peter in his black suit again with what looks like a picture of MJ on his chest and infused with some sort of magic. Attention to detail is important. MJ is wearing her broken Black Dahlia necklace as she blames Strange for the mess made. The Daily Bugle and J. Jonah Jameson get caught up in an Electro-Sandman team-up, or possibly even fight, as they fly around in their own special way. And Octavius and Strange state,
"You're flying out into the darkness to fight ghosts."
What do you mean?
They all die fighting Spider-Man. It's their fate.
It seems these villains are going to be put in danger as Strange tries to clean up, which Peter doesn't agree with, stealing a prison of some kind or something that will help Strange send them back, causing them to be sent back to the moments before they die in their universes. That's what I've gathered anyway. Peter tries to get away, tying himself up in the process as Strange goes after him, saying there is no other way, as they are a danger to their universe. As we get a shot of Aunt May sprinting off with a vial of something green, and confirmation of the Iron Spider suit moulding into Otto's arms. We get our first proper look at Jamie Foxx as Electro, looking far less blue and more technological with the famous mask, firing at it looks like Doc Ock. In this battle with Electro whilst holding this supposed prison, it looks like Peter's wearing the broken Iron Spider suit and so has had to use his other suit's mask, manually putting it on. And we get a real close-up of the Green Goblin in a slightly more sleeker looking suit, just saying we saw a car blow up earlier and Happy's in a car. If this is what's happening, I'm not going to be happy. But this does bring a smile to my face. Electro, Sandman, and as many thought they saw in Trailer 1, the Lizard, as he faces them on top of the Statue of Liberty. Oh, what's that? Scaffolding? Due to the adding of the shield? What leaked pictures with certain Spider-Men have we seen where scaffolding has been present? Moving on, it looks like he's talking to Aunt May here, just judging off of her hair colour and the rings on her hand, which I don't think MJ has, but May does, again making me nervous for Happy. This MJ stunt is a trick. You don't tease that and actually do it, right? Right? Meanwhile, the multiverse has officially opened up, or perhaps this is where the prison opens up for the final fight. So what does all this mean? What's happening? What's the story? Well, piecing it all together without any supposed plot leaks, just from the trailers, Mysterio has revealed Peter's identity. Early movie will be him trying to cope with that, eventually wanting a normal life again, going to Doctor Strange for help. Strange messes up the spell, opening the multiverse, allowing for villains to cross over, potentially moments before their deaths in their original medias. Peter faces Doc Ock and Goblin on the bridge in his Iron Spider suit, which is partly ripped off, reattaching to Otto's arms. Peter gets a new suit, presumably with the help of Strange, to combat Electro and Sandman. Otto is maybe a good guy, maybe changes his mind again, who knows. Strange wants to capture all these villains and send them back, however this will cause some sort of harm which Peter doesn't want, maybe stealing this device from Strange in his Far From Home suit. The final battle, I believe, takes place at the Statue of Liberty where they all meet, including a wild Andrew and Toby, with Tom wearing his Iron Spider suit plus his Far From Home mask, and MJ falls, but I believe this is a misdirect and it's actually going to be Happy that dies.